Night one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is the actual order for the show, which I have been thinking about because I think I know. Well, let me not jump the gun here.
Mm-hmm.
Title match: Jey Uso and Gunther. It's a clean sweep over here for Tech Bow.
Mm-hmm.
We yeet over here.
Yeeting all over myself.
I wonder if they start with this match to open the card.
It would make sense to set the tone.
Either this or a tag team match.
I feel like because last year it's like they started with normally like a title, like a big match to start.
It was Rhea.
Kind of like the opening main event and then like the closing main event.
The only thing I wonder is if they want like his entrance when it's dark.
So if that is the case, then I think that'll
be the semi-main.
Charlotte Tiffy might be the first match.
I think that'll still be good to start it off too, though.
Well, maybe LA Knight, Jacob, just because LA Knight, Big Pop,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
And that's gonna be like a hard hitting, kind of like really quick pace match. Like I can't imagine like they're gonna slow it down for that one. So
this might be a quick match.
Riles added Charlotte versus Tiffany. The your 0-3 line was crazy. I swear it was. I swear we got some funny TikTok comments actually on the clip we posted when you was talking about Andrade spinning the block. The first comment, someone just said that Ludwig has to be the first man in history to be accused of cheating and nobody believed it.
Nobody believed it.
The first one to beat the allegation.
The first one. But no, yeah, I think we all got Jay. I think it's gonna be it's that time. It is that time. But if he does not win it, then I think they're gonna try to do the Cody Rhodes route and just kind of make the chase a little bit longer for him before he actually gets
that nigga been chasing.
I think like internet nerds have like they've turned on Jay
and Bianca.
Yep. But if you look at the crowds, like the crowds are still completely locked in.
Give it to me. Put it in
the
my
shirt
veins.
sales is still loving them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it your opinions don't matter. Is basically what.
Facts.
Yeah, Jade versus Naomi. Jade for me as well. Clean sweep.
Jade can't lose at Mania.
Not her debut singles WrestleMania match.
Like the whole purpose of this match is to make her look good and make her a star.
Start that push.
I hope they get I hope they can put on a good match, like get enough time to really do something.
I hope
to
the
see
crowd
how Jade
is behind it. That's what's really going to matter. If the crowd is behind it,
I'm sure they've been working together too. Like,
I know.
Because Naomi is a pure vet at this point. Like,
who, by the way, give her some flowers for how she has continued to evolve throughout her career.
Yeah,
and how much work she's put. Man,
I've been singing that song lately. Funk is on the road. I was doing dishes. Funk is on the road. Like, they pushed Brodus Clay, my boy.
Hey, they did get funky on that song though. I can't lie. I do.
That song should have been for like Ernest Miller or something, like the Cat. I can just see him doing the James Brown to it.
The Cat.
Funk is on
that was my
road.
shit.
Hey, they used to come out beginning Naomi and
Cameron. That was my girl. I used to love Cameron.
Man, all right. Before we keep reminiscing, Shaolin added Big E. Ooh.
Big E gets
involved in some way.
Oh, for the title match. Yeah.
Against War Raiders New Day. Could see that. Could see that. That's next week we're gonna preview here. And we clean sweep. New Day. We think New Day is going to be a new tag team.
Kill New Day, give them the titles.
War Raiders haven't done anything with the belts. To be fair to them, Raw's tag team division hasn't shown anything.
It's them, New Day, and who? New Day, Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, who ain't worried about the tag team titles, right?
But their gimmick is just horrible. Like, come on, man. Like,
they still got American Made too over there.
Ain't nobody care about that.
So who do they have in the tag team?
The Creed brothers are good. I think they will get a push.
So like when I do that, because I do that bit a little bit too often probably, but it's like they haven't made you care about any of those other teams. So it's like, yeah, you can name like Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, but it's like, who are they? What chance do they have of doing anything? You know what I mean? Like it's like there are only so many people that they give shine to, that they give airtime to, that they give matches to, and it's like those are the people that matter, and like they don't have that many tag teams in that division that matter at this point.
I'd agree with that. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. We have some dissension among our ranks here.
Well,
you know what it is. You know what it is.
That's like asking who gonna win the Cody match. Like you,
El Grande Americano.
Chad Gable's involved.
I got more L's on pay-per-views rooting for this nigga.
Exactly.
When you like, ain't gonna be much separation. Oh shit, it might be on that Chad one, bro. I keep rooting for this nigga. Him and Sami Zayn keep letting me down.
Hey man, he ain't finna beat Ray, bro.
He ain't beating Ray at Mania.
He ain't beating Ray at Mania.
No, I think he also gets unmasked here at WrestleMania. So the three of us have Ray. Tim is going with the big American.
Hell yeah.
Shaolin added the episode name candidate right there, talking bad. Riles added that should be mask versus. Oh, we already saw Ray do a mask, on
several of them.
One. I mean, he's had the matches, but he didn't lose them.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that just makes it
more obvious that Ray gonna win. Yeah. He ain't doing that no more. WCW had to take his mask off that one time, and I'll say it again.
You know how much money WWE would lose if Rey Mysterio lost his mask?
Exactly.
I'm gonna just say it again. How old was I when Rey Mysterio took his mask off? Like 8, 7. Kid me thought he was the finest man going. I was like, oh my god, Rey Mysterio is so fine underneath that mask.
Because he looked like a 7, 8 year old.
They gonna look young as a bitch.
He did. He's just like me.
Hard eyes.
Not hard eyes.
4th grade Camille had a crush on the 5th grader. Like,
man.
LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. Another clean sweep here. 2. We are going with Jacob getting his first singles title here.
The only thing I will say, just to throw it out there in case it happens, I could see that being where like Solo and them turn on him, and that costs him the match. Otherwise, because he hasn't lost yet.
I thought he did.
No, he did lose.
He lost a 1-on-1 match?
Yeah.
I
remember when he first lost it, I was like, damn, because it was like right after something big happened. I'm like, damn, he lost already?
It was in between when him and Brown was going.
Something happened, but it was when he lost, I was like, damn, I wasn't expecting him to lose already.
Everybody catch an L at some point.
Yeah, I remember him taking
some point, but it was earlier.
Everybody catch an L at some point. Can't be undefeated forever. Undertaker showed us that even at WrestleMania.
Shit, Goldberg.
Tiffany Stratton. Oh, don't get me started on that one. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Yeah, the three. We got one dissension in the ring.
I got the queen, bro.
Tiffany time.
Why are you going with Charlotte?
I think she's gonna try to really beat Charlotte in this shit and try to look for her ass. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lose to you. Not at Mania. I give it to you on Raw. How many times have I heard like Sasha or somebody else they had a match at Mania or big pay-per-view, and then the next night or the next Raw or SmackDown, she like lose the belt or some shit like that. Like, I feel like at Mania she's not going to lose.
You are right, because they do try to force her to have some range just so that they can build the number up so that she can get closer to daddy. But like, she has to be close now to where like they have to start meaning something.
She at 14 now. So,
and especially like with Cena potentially breaking the record the next night, like maybe they do try to get her closer,
like 15, and then she can break the women's record type shit, or break her dad's record as the woman. No, like her dad's record in that. Yeah.
14 title reigns is that's a lot.
Half of them were like a week. To Tim's point.
Okay, so you got Charlotte. The rest of us are going with Tiffy. Yeah, Tiffy time over here. I think the young star continues her ascension in the ranks here. Main event Saturday night, triple threat: Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus CM Punk.
I did not know at all, bro.
I don't know.
This definitely is a toss-up.
You and me, we right here.
Yeah.
So who y'all
I want
it
to happen, fam.
And why?
Seth Rollins, because he's going to be the newest Paul Heyman guy.
Exactly. He's going to be the new Heyman guy.
I feel like maybe that's too obvious.
You think so?
But I mean, shit, they've done this too obvious.
Have you seen how the build-up been? It's been too much Roman and Punk.
That man.
That's all it's been.
And Rollins dropped I'm going to do what's best for business in his promo yesterday. Yeah, listen.
And he was always the best for business guy. Like the backup plan, the plan B, the architect. Like he always had plans and shit.
I just can't see Paul turning on Punk.
Shit, you couldn't see turn on Roman.
I mean, Roman, yes, but Punk, no, because the way the storyline has been built around them, they haven't even really been.
It don't matter after this match, though.
Crossing, but it always is going to matter because CM Punk is forever ahead.
Because I think that they need more like top level heels. Like, look at how many matches on this card is like face versus face or face versus.
Well, Roman about to be heel after this.
Oh hell yeah!
That's what I'm saying. Like Rollins is going to be heel, like with Heyman. Like they're gonna, like that's going to be like they're jumping off with the heat and like. Oh my God, he turned on his best friend. He was the wise man. He turned on him too. Like he's aligned. And like now that like they number one heel is gonna be Seth.
He could.
Give it to me.
Tim, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Roman.
You know, he don't even wear the Ulafala no more. I was like, you wanted, you kept it at home.
As he should.
He ain't trying to get stolen again.
As he should. Right.
I seen his promo.
Like Debo coming?
Yeah.
Where he was just like,
his TikTok one?
Yeah, he was just sitting there. He was like, bro, I done did this shit. Bro done turned on me and shit. You know, I done gave this company billions. I done got everybody paid around this motherfucker. Y'all treating me like this? Bet. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all. I got all y'all motherfuckers. And then seeing him show up on Raw, and then Heyman sitting there with Punk, and he looked over like, bitch. He's like, oh, okay. This what we are. No, Tribal Chief, fuck out of here, bro. Nah.
It's like when it's like when you see a girl with the dude she told you don't worry about.
Right. Like, hey, what the fuck is this? Like, okay.
I think I'm going to go with Punk in this one. Finally headlining WrestleMania. I think he gets his big WrestleMania moment, standing victorious at the end, in large part too. That's the main event for night one. I think a face is going to be the winner of night one of WrestleMania because, spoiler, I got Cena winning night two. So I think you need the juxtaposition between the two. So I'm going with Punk for that match. Night two, the tag team women's match, Bayley and Lyra versus Liv and Raquel. Clean sweep from us. We all got Liv and Raquel retaining.
I almost went the other way.
I just don't think they're going to give it to a fake tag team.
Me either.
They are not
either.
Exactly.
Now,
not a real
if what they call themselves, the secret service or the whatever they call themselves.
Secret Harvest.
The Secret Harvest.
Worse than Secret Service.
If they would have won, they should have won. But if they had went to WrestleMania for the tag titles, I might have been a little bit more like, well, at least they kind of are already a team of some sort. Like I can see a victory.
Where your girl Chelsea at?
Don't get me started, because blow the whistle. How dare y'all not have my girl?
I think she'll still be prominently involved. She's gonna get a skit or something.
She deserves. She's earned more than just a skit at this point.
Match,
Chelsea Green has been one of the hottest women's wrestlers in the game right now.
I'd rather see her than Rey Mysterio
Yeah. I think they said like they were considering having her host, which that would have been funny. But
Chelsea Green she deserves better. She deserves better than that. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in the Sin City Street Fight. Another clean sweep for us. We all got Drew McIntyre in this particular match. I think it's going to be I like street fights. Should be fun.
I mean, it's two big dudes throwing hands.
Yeah, and they're going to be all over the place.
It'll be fun, but it's just like the story ain't there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but WWE has been live streaming on their YouTube just the best WrestleMania matches of all time. Mm-hmm. So like just a live stream. So like when I have nothing to, like I'm working or reading stuff, I'll just go to YouTube and throw it on, and it's just WrestleMania matches. And they played the Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus triple threat.
That shit was
forgot
fire.
How cracking this match was.
That was one of Ken's favorites.
Big meaty man.
Hey man, you gotta love it.
But no, that was a fire ass match.
It was a great match. It was a great match.
Beat the hell out of each other, fam.
Intercontinental title match: Braun Breaker versus Dominic Mysterio versus Finn Balor versus Penta. Another match, just another one for me where I'm like, I don't know who wins
give me
this
Penta,
match.
man, because they really they really want to take them to the next level. So this will be the perfect opportunity for that.
Like I started with Braun, but I'm like they may take this as their opportunity to get the title off of him
without him having to be pinned.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna elevate him to
he definitely going.
Like I don't think it's because like Braun gonna look like a chump. Like I just think that they can move it in a different direction. Like he
might not even be involved.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be the guy who takes the pin to lose.
No, he's not gonna lose. Yeah,
but I do think he loses. I think that I think I'm going with Dominic. I think it's somebody in Judgment Day who's going to win it, so they can kind of further the storyline of dissension in the group. So I'm going with Dominic. I think that's the unexpected.
But I can
swerve.
also see them doing that by like, Finn's about to win, and then Dom breaks up the pin, and that's what breaks it up, and he's like, "You cost me the title."
But if Dom has the title in that locker room,
that is also fair.
I think that I'm going with Finn.
I got Finn.
I think Finn has recently shown a lot of what we expected from him when he was before his championship run and shit like that. Like, no, his matches in the ring has been
the
fantastic.
Were never the problem, though.
It's everything else.
It's about to say, especially the last couple weeks. Like, I think that he's getting in a position to where they either can push him with the IC title, which again, give it another fighting champ, another big name with the belt, okay, we got to overcome somebody else for Finn, or if you put it on Dom, you're giving it to the up and coming riser. I think
that watching a different Finn than I am.
Go over the last couple weeks for sure, especially
again,
his match with Penta was fantastic.
Matches aren't the problem. It's like
correct. It's everything
stuff,
else.
It's the storyline stuff. It's the not believable as a heel. Like he just makes like angry faces.
I feel like this dissension thing with the Judgment Day is really helping him kind of turn that around. But that's just me.
We don't see.
I feel like he's one of the few people that's like actually better as a face. Like I just don't buy him as a heel.
AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. This is another one where Tim is the lone dissenter from the group. I do see Riles said that he agrees with Dom taking it, and Shaolin added that he thinks Seth wins, so he's with the two of y'all. But AJ Styles, Logan Paul, Tim is the only one going with AJ Styles. Why?
The phenomenal one is going to get back on his horse too. I think they're doing a lot of these guys are coming back, these stars, and we've just been complaining about the lack of certain stars that either heels or most of the card is faces and shit like that.
Logan Paul's a star.
I hear you, but at the same time, he's also a star that's not really there.
He's a superstar.
He's not really there.
I mean, I feel like he's been around more than AJ Styles has.
Styles was hurt. So he came. That's
part of the calculation.
I get that, but now that Styles has been back, they've been, hey, here you go. Here's a match.
He was out. He was hurt. He came back, and then he got hurt again. Like he's old. He's like, I'm not trying to throw AJ Styles out. I'm just saying, like the way the company's probably gonna look at it is like we have a chance to build a big star. This is a showcase. Yeah. Like we're putting Logan Paul in there with AJ Styles because he can put on a good match.
Hasn't he won? He lost last year, but I think he won the year before, didn't he?
The fact that Logan Paul lost at last year's WrestleMania is part of why I think he won.
He won it last year. He was in the triple threat with Randy Orton.
I thought that's when he lost the title.
No, that was SummerSlam.
That's what I was thinking of, the one when he lost the title. But if he got especially if he already got a WrestleMania dub on there, and we know that AJ Styles' career's shortening now too, like it's not that much left. I feel like they might give him.
That's what older dudes do. They put over the younger talent.
Correct, so and you lose on the way out the door. But he ain't on the way out the door yet.
It don't matter. Like it doesn't matter if AJ loses. It matters more if Logan loses.
Yeah.
So AJ losing, he's still AJ Styles. Yeah. But if Logan Paul loses against AJ Styles, then what we do? Like,
what has he done up to this point? Anyways, really, Logan.
I mean, I thought he'd be around a little bit more.
That's what I'm like. He's still not around, bro. Like he don't match, just he don't do nothing. But
we knew what we was getting when he.
Which is why we can get something else.
Riles added that this match was pointless to me until Karrion Kross got involved. I think there's a bigger story happening.
I
agree. I think Karrion Kross, AJ Styles is going to be like the next
old music and everything.
So like, I actually like Karrion Kross. Everything except for the in ring, like.
No, I was watching
that match yesterday. I'm just like, if you have a mid match with AJ Styles, like you are not good. Like, it's very hard to have a match. I'm just like, eh.
And they did.
I mean, but for him to stand there and like, hey, go ahead and finish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like the opposite of Finn, where it's like everything outside of the ring, the character, the storyline, like what they're doing with him is very interesting.
Yeah.
And then the bell rings, and it's just like
garbage.
I'm good.
I can't help but think of Adam Cole every time I hear Karrion Kross.
Why?
What they do to make you feel special? You got the ring, you got the girls, you got the lights, you got the music, you got the cool entrance. What do they do for Adam Cole? They ring the damn bell. I was like, yeah, right, my nigga. You are damn right, my nigga. From that point on, Karrion Kross' career was
women's title match. Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. In this match, I'm the dissenter. I have Io Sky retaining in this match. I feel like part of the storyline has been Io in the background saying, Rhea and Bianca, the story is about y'all too much. But I am the champion. I have a resume that people don't talk about enough. I am cold. And I think she actually wins that match. And I think what comes out of this is Rhea and Bianca continue their feud on their own. So that's why I just think Io has the way it's been building with her just kind of being in the background like, y'all can stop ignoring me. She gets the dub.
I can see that. Also, but I do think that this is a potential, like, because of like what we were talking about with the crowd reactions to Bianca recently, like this may be when they finally pull the trigger on her turning heel. And like her like just cheating or doing something like diabolical to submit her heel turn and then walking out with the title and being like the new heel champ.
Street Profits come out to help her?
I mean, you can't really have dudes help a woman. I mean, unless it's Dominic.
I was like, this ain't AEW.
Who is Eli?
Or they helped what's the name? Get her first women Money in the Bank.
Ellsworth.
Yes, Ellsworth. That's the Eli. Ellsworth.
Again, that ain't the Street Profits.
But you said you can't have a guy in a woman's match. I'm just stating strong guy. It has been guys interfering in women's matches.
But then just what they're doing with Bianca too. She's been talking more like she needs to win at all costs, no matter what.
Kind of like Stone Cold running into his heel turn where it's like, I'm desperate. I got it.
She's going to win. So she's going to she still do whatever to become a champion.
She's been wearing black a lot.
And I think that when she get that L, that's what actually pushes her forward. But it'll be fun. I'm looking forward.
I'm ready for it.
That match, I think, is going to be one of them ones on night 2.
So really quick, I think my reasoning is the same as the other main event, where it's like this is a match with there isn't really a very clear face heel alignment. Like it's just 3 people that are at the top of that game. So I feel like if there isn't a heel going into the match, there has to be one coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing Triple H recently talk about how he views faces and heels, I don't think he thinks of it.
Sure. Damn. I get where you're coming from.
No, I just
a text message. Yeah. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Like I don't think that he's as rigid to face heel alignments, but I do think that there has to be more story coming out of it.
No, I definitely feel you on that. Last but not least, of course not least, the main event on Sunday night for the championship.
Man, fuck it.
No. Tell us who you got winning. No. Tell us who you got winning, kid.
No, he gonna change it. He gonna stand on business. We got Cody versus John Cena. Are you the lone dissenter here?
I can't go against my boy. Man.
There you go.
The lone dissenter.
Not his Cody.
I can't go against him, fam.
He going Cody. The rest of us are going John Cena. I think The Rock comes out at some point and helps him get it.
This match has to end in shenanigans.
It probably will.
So it's like a Cody championship match at a big pay-per-view.
That's what I'm saying. So it's going to be hella shenanigans.
15 people going to show
up. The
Rock
has to be involved, you would think, because he's been absent since Cena turned heel. So
do they get Stone Cold to come back this time?
Undertaker going to be there.
Again?
He was just on this podcast, so he going to be there. He didn't say he was doing them, but he said.
Wait, who said that?
Undertaker.
Oh,
man, he ain't.
Oh, so you're going to keep rolling.
Not that version.
For what? What is it? But I don't know. It's just going to be shenanigans.
I'm just most intrigued to see like what Cena wrestles like as a heel. Like that's not a dynamic that we've seen in 20 years. So, like you're used to him being the underdog fighting from underneath, where he's the one that gets beat down for most of the match and then makes the Super Cena comeback. And I just feel like that's a new dynamic that we're gonna get to witness.
It's gonna be fun to see. I think The Rock comes out. He's the reason that Cena gets that dub, and then you go from there. I can't wait to see this match. I'm very curious, like you said, Eric, to see how he wrestles as a heel. I think it was Bret Hart recently who was saying that certain guys he don't think can make good heels because of their moveset. And he said Lex Luger was somebody for him. Like when Lex was a heel, he was like, dog, you still doing power lifts and slams and
you're too impressive, essentially.
He said the same thing about British Bulldog. He's like, he's like, he was never a good heel, in my opinion. He was like, it just didn't work. Real quick, Ryle said, who takes the belt off of John?
Cody.
Is he going to retire with it?
No.
Yeah, that's why I think it's so clear that Cena's going to win on Sunday, because like Cody's going to get his win back, and that's going to be kind of like his crowning achievement, like just to further.
He done beat Roman, he done beat Cena.
Yeah.
Like I retired John Cena is like a great feather to have in your cap.
Ooh-wee. And as we mentioned, the last it's not pay-per-view, I keep saying that. PLE. Old habits die hard. The last PLE of the year is Ruthless Aggression in Boston.
Of course.
In Boston?
Of course. And it's Ruthless Aggression.
They ain't never, that's like perfectly scripted.
Smells like John Cena all day.
Exactly. That's perfectly scripted.
So,
he's from Boston, right?
Yeah, he's from that area. Yeah. So that's what the scuttlebutt is. That's how they're going to end the year. But it should be fun. WrestleMania is this weekend. Easter is this weekend. 420 is this weekend. If you celebrate that as well, Ralph said.
No, I was about to say sacrilegious. I will not say that.
I've seen the jokes. I didn't make this joke.
Hey, it was hilarious.
But somebody made the joke of come Easter Sunday, we're gonna find out who the most high is. I did not make that joke. Let me be very clear, God.
I did make the joke that he is risen and So will other people on Sunday.
Everybody getting lifted on Sunday.
Hey, the Lord knows my heart.